Donovich, and it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. And for Denver, Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. Murray and Barton, the guards, and it's Jokic in at the center position. And the matchup at center tonight bears watching, Brent. When you look at the evolution of that position, what do you see?
Well, I think more agility and more athleticism where centers have to catch up with the speed of the game. And now their skill set, BA, is not on the block back to the basket trying to find opportunities to score. It's playing on the perimeter, not just shooting, but making plays.
Now here's Conley. From the arc. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
The ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Conley. Gobert with it. Barton covering. Pass to Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. Here's Gobert. Over Barton. Gobert no good.
Well, nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Jokic no good.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. Have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
Now here's Bogdanovich. And there's the foul. It's on Michael Porter. That's his first foul.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Here's Bogdanovich.
There's a quiet intensity that Jokic plays with, especially on defense. Made that shooter a little bit nervous.
Glad to get that out of the way. Now maybe these teams will settle down that they finally got a bucket on the board.
And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, BA, I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team.
Here's Conley. After the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago. Outside Mitchell. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
All heart. Mitchell scoring down low. I mean, Donovan plays the game with such passion.
Barton against Mitchell. Knocked loose. And they're running. Pass to O'Neal. Outside for Mitchell. Lets it go. Gobert. It's good on the putback.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Now here's Jokic.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Porter with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Porter, the pass to Jokic. Gordon outside. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
1:49 left to play in the first quarter. Murray, shot is good.
Murray getting it going on the inside that time. Around the trees, still scored.
Barton against Mitchell. The kick out to Conley. Pass to Mitchell. And here's Conley, defended by Murray. Shot clock at 6. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Mitchell. Mitchell can't get that one to fall. The Nuggets trail. Porter with it. And here's Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
Mitchell with the ball. O'Neal on the wing. From deep, Conley. Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Porter. From deep, Conley. And he can't get that one. Now Denver takes it the other way. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
Now here's Porter. Pass to Jokic. Gordon, left side. It's blocked by Gobert.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
That's the end of the first quarter. And not much scoring. It remains close. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
So on the floor for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
So it's Denver now, following the bucket by the Jazz.
What an incredible ankle breaker to help create space for a shot.
Utah leading.
And as a leader, Murray is vocal. Talks to his teammates up and down the floor, and he pushes everyone, and they tend to follow.
Mitchell's shot is good.
And they seem to have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter, but it's all coming together now for them here.
Tipped away. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Pass to Conley. The 3. Mitchell against Murray. Outside Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Here's O'Neal. Porter pulls it in. And Murray's vocal to the opposition as well.
He's used to the trash talking. I mean, he loves to challenge people. I mean, does it cross the line at times? Well, it depends on who you're talking to.
And that one's good. Murray's gotten 4 this quarter.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively. And their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
Murray against Conley. Back to O'Neal. Pass to Conley. Tries it from the top of the key. Out to the wing. Inside. Here's Bogdanovic. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Now here's Jokic. Ooh, poked away. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Cool. You two players.
And we've got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Clock at 4. The Nuggets need to get one up.
It's such a big help to your defense when your smaller players can snatch down rebounds in traffic.
Pass to Gobert. Conley against Murray. Outside Conley.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Soft touch off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 6. As a Rookie of the Year award winner yourself, Grant, what do you see as the biggest challenge facing today's rookies?
I honestly think with all the information and expectations, the hardest thing for young players today is meeting those expectations because of all the great rookies who've come before and gone on and had success right away. That pressure a lot of times can be a lot for a young player entering the league.
And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Up ahead. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else.
Pass to Dozier. Green with the ball. Defended by Gobert. That's tipped. In transition, here come the Jazz. Bogdanovich against Green. Now here's Conley. Here's O'Neal. 5 on the clock. Gobert inside. Tries again. O'Neal misses. The Nuggets have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Down low. Here's Morris. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Now Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Outside Mitchell. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
A line change here for Utah. 2 open that time. Made it look easy.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
Clarkson outside. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Jazz lead by 9.
And the strength of Clarkson on display. Awesome job fending off the defense and not letting that deter him from scoring.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. That'll do it for the first half. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. Their biggest lead in the first. And that
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, he's played with great energy in the first half. Very disruptive at the defensive end.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
They've got Monte Morris. Also Austin Rivers out there. And it's Dozier in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Now here's Clarkson. 4-3. And it's Dozier with the rebound. Here's Rivers. He's covered by Clarkson. It's stolen by Clarkson. To the paint. Here's Oni. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Clarkson on the double team. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
So it's Denver now. To the middle. Here's Najee. And that one is hammered home.
Even though they're still trailing, he continues to be lights out from the field. What a competitor.
Here's Honey, guarded by Morris. Pass to Whiteside. And here's Clarkson. 5 to shoot. Takes the 3. Sinks the tray. Clarkson's got 5 points.
Clarkson draining one from deep, something he has to continue to work on. Stretch out the floor.
Morris passes to Green. And the bucket is good.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Well, a high-level floor general is what you get in Monte Morris, who's out there creating and not turning it over.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans, going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. To the inside, Green. And that comes off the assist by Morris. Morris has got 3 assists now in this one.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
You know, you talk to the coaching staff here. They rave about Morris's high basketball IQ.
Well, anytime that coaches can put a guy in to slow down or speed up the offense and know that he's not going to just hand the ball to the other team, that's a luxury.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Ingles from outside. Rebounded by Green. For Denver, they've gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Rivers, good. And now just a 4-point Jazz lead.
That's what you get with a bigger guard, a guy that can carve out a little bit more space, and Rivers does a good job that time.
The kick out to Ingles. To the paint. Here's Gay. It's good. Gay's got his first points of the game.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Pass to Najee. Back to Rivers. Puts the move on. And it's good on the lay-in.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
1:21 left in the third quarter here. Clarkson, left side. Here's Oni. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And Denver has possession. To the wing on the left. Back to Green. It's stolen by Clarkson. Down low. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Gay's shot is good.
Throughout the second half, they've achieved excellent efficiency on the offensive end.
Morris outside. Pass to Dozier. Three-pointer. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. 10 points for him.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
19 seconds left in the third quarter. On the wing, Ingles. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Shot clock at 5. Gay left side. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Denver ball. Denver basketball. Coming onto the floor for the Jazz.
He gets it up. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Utah Jazz. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Here's Murray. So the Jazz 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the center position.
Sometimes there's passes and then there's precision passes. Murray with one of those there.
Here's Mitchell. The Nuggets getting their last shot to go. Pass to Bogdanovic. Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Porter. Just 5 to shoot. Conley, he's open. Unable to get that one. Now the Nuggets take it the other way.
So there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Gordon. Count the basket and the foul. Bojan Bogdanovic picks one up.
Fouling Gordon won't necessarily stop him from scoring. He's not afraid to get physical with opponents.
Utah's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Conley against Gordon. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Murray brings the double. Here's Conley. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Jazz lead by 3.
Now, this is just too easy for Conley. The D can't allow him to get this close to the basket.
Murray against Conley. Pass to Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Now here's Conley. Now here's Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. Rebound by the Nuggets. Porter's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Murray. To take the lead. Mitchell against Barton. Back to Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Well, there's a little bit of Murray's handle on display. The D looked totally confused as to what to do there.
Conley against Murray. Conley passes to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Pass to O'Neal. 3-pointer. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
The 3 from Mitchell. It's not going to go for him. Denver in the lead. Oh, they get a hand on it. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Outside Bogdanovich.
2 minutes.
Yes, it's good. And the Jazz lead by 1. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Jazz?
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
The team has also done a really good job of grinding it out on the offensive glass. Those second chance points have added up for them over the course of the game. As a big, once you get positioned inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
And he was fouled, and no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge, make them take another look at the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Now here's Mitchell. A minute 4 left in the final quarter. Out left to the wing. From deep, Conley. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Back to Barton. Jokic against Gobert. Jokic passes to Murray. Money.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Pass to Mitchell. 23 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Conley goes in. A good look from Bogdanovich. Yes!
Big-time bucket to put him in front. Now they've got to put everything into their D and come up with a big stop.
Murray with it. Inside. Yes!
Jokic stepping up big time here.
And the Jazz call time here. They're losing by 1. There's 6 seconds left in the final quarter. Guys, what do you think?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Jamal Murray.
And it's easy to see why they keep getting it to him. He keeps getting after it on the offensive end and putting in that work. He's been getting good looks and shooting the ball efficiently all night.
And Utah calls time here. They're trailing by 1. There's 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Conley. It's good!
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And an intentional foul right there.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And so it's Utah who scrape by with the win. With the late victory, they upset plenty.
Success on the floor. Thanks for that story. Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Up at forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Nuggets, Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. And it's Murray in at the point. And stolen by Booker. And here they come. Ayton with it. Now defended by Jokic. And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
Outside Gordon. Pass to Barton. Gordon against Crowder. Here's Jokic. Rebound by the Suns.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
And Crowder gets it to go on the assist by Bridges.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Ball against Murray. Passes it to Barton. He dishes it to Gordon. Murray kicks to Jokic. 4 on the shot clock. Denver needs to get off a shot. Pulls it from the elbow. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Such a savvy player. Love watching Jokic battle for positioning on the offensive glass.
Paul looking around. The pass to Booker. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Murray against Paul. The kick out to Porter. Shoots over Bridges. Porter, no luck.
Boy, just 1 for 4. A little brisky right now.
And you watch Porter. Unbelievable potential. He makes some plays that just leaves you shaking your head. And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
Yeah, a little disorganized that time. And the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Yeah, sometimes aggression can overcome certain offensive limitations. You saw it right there.
Down low. It's hauled in by Gordon. And the team has talked, Greg, about having high hopes for Porter. What does he need to do, though, to reach that next level?
And frankly, more maturity is going to lead to greater consistency. He missed his only season in college, missed his first season in the NBA, and this guy's still making up for lost time.
Paul kicks to Bridges. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, here's Booker. It's tipped.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Wide open look here for Murray. It's good. This game is all even.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions? This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
Paul passes to Bridges. Dishes to Ayton. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Here's Barton. And the rejection by Ayton.
Outstanding shot blocker. DeAndre Ayton off his feet in a hurry to send it back.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And as a team, excellent a season ago, about 80% when they got to the line. And you talk to Murray. He said it was a lot of fun to grow up in Canada. Wanted to prove that you can play ball there and still get to where you need to go.
Ayton inside. Jokic defending.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And as a prep, Murray formed a duo with Thon Maker to defeat some top American schools.
And Murray blew up in some of the showcases. 5-star recruit, top 10 pick. Canada producing yet another exceptional talent.
Denver leading by 3, all going up court. And it's Murray, that time on the assist by Gordon. Murray's got 6.
And that's what you're looking to do. Get your best scorers something within the flow of the offense.
Paul kicks to Bridges. To the paint. Here's Ayton. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Ball against Murray. Score of the basket is third after 5 shots.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Ball against Murray. Ball outside. Over Murray and stolen by Gordon. There's Porter with the 3, and that shot was up in time but doesn't go in. What a performance by Jamal Murray. He has been the story for the... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
Shooting for
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Booker, the layup off target.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
For 3, Bridges, and they get it back. Morris against Paul. Just 5 on the clock. Tips it, and Ayton stays with it.
This guy, a relentless force on the glass. DeAndre Ayton going to work and getting the putback.
Morris looking over the floor. Pass to Green. And another miss by Denver.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Here's Crowder. Great tee that time from Green. Denver leading by 3. Rivers with it. Outguarded by Crowder. Here's Morris. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2. And you look at the 2021 draft class, just some unbelievable talent at the top.
I mean, Cade Cunningham, for me, probably is the consensus best player, but man, you got guys like Suggs and Green and Kuminga with that rare athleticism. And how about Mobley? He really defines what a modern-day big is supposed to be. I mean, what more could you want?
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. Nuggets have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Dozier passes to Green to the left side wing. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. So Denver ends up going with a whole new group. Suns trail by 3. Bang, looking around, pass to Shamet.
2 minutes remaining.
Launches a 3.
2 minutes.
Phoenix, no good that time either. Now here's Barton. Tight defense on him. Open shot by Murray. Hits the jumper in space. And that's now 10 points for Jamal Murray.
And let's be honest, Murray has never seen a shot he didn't like, especially these mid-range jumpers.
Now McGee. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Suns shooting their first free throw of the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And the technical free throw is good. Off the inbound. McGee's shot is off. Denver leading by 4. Porter passes to Murray. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Here's Payne. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Left side, Gordon. Jokic with the bucket.
Plays a rugged game down low. Jokic's toughness adds character to the identity of this team.
Shamet kicks to Payne. Passes it to Kaminsky. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Murray, the pass to Gordon. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half of the game. Johnson against Porter. To the inside, McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
It's Porter outside. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And such a sharp shooter from outside the arc. Porter just superb at knowing when to fire from deep.
Boy, bodying up there, making sure to get in position. That's really nice rebounding technique.
And the call up against Jokic. That is his first foul of the game. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And some good. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greeting. A pretty close game for the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. And they kept it close, trailing by, at the most, 4 points. Scoring-wise. And that'll do it for our half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Without question, Jamal Murray displaying his skills today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Murray in at the point guard. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And here is Murray. Outside Porter. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Frank Kaminsky picks one up.
Yeah, a former 5-star recruit. We know about the talent level with Porter, but he's also a mature, hard-working guy.
He throw good. Porter. And Porter drops them both. Suns trail by 4. The pass to Johnson. Here's Kaminsky. And it's blocked by Gordon.
How about the timing of Aaron Gordon? This guy has got the ability to rise up and send it back.
And finished off by Porter.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Kaminsky kicks to Payne. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. 6-point game. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Launches it. Rebound by the Suns. inside. Here's Shamet, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Here's Gordon, got a piece of it. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And the slam dunk by McGee.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Murray, the pass to Gordon. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Gordon's got his first points in this one.
Well, I love the concentration. Simply stated, when Aaron Gordon is this locked in, he is very difficult to deal with.
Here's McGee. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Suns shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. And he knocks down the first one. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Jay Crowder's checked in for Frank Kaminsky. Bridges comes in for Johnson. Booker, he's checked in for Landry Shamet. And Paul's subbed in for Cameron Payne. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Andre Ayton's checked in for the Suns. Morris kicks to Dozier. Buries it from three-point range. Dozier's got his first 3 points of the game.
Such a reliable threat from range. You think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Morris against Paul.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Ayton. Green with the rebound. Denver leading by 5. Here's Najee. Pass to Dozier. Now here's Rivers. Low block shot. Green finds Rivers. And it's Denver scoring again.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Ball against Morris. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's Booker driving inside. An easy 2 points on the layup. Booker's got 6 points.
Woo-hoo, that was an explosive move by Devin Booker. Decks it and finishes.
Back to Morris. It's rebounded by Paul. Suns trail by 5. Bridges with it. Guarded now by Morris. Rivers against Paul. Out to Morris. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Paul outside. They get it back. The shot, no good. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
To the middle. Here's Najee. And the rejection by Ayton. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Bridges. Paul passes to Ayton. Bridges, no one around him. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bridges has got his second basket.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Back to Green. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got 3 assists in the game. And Paul launches it from deep. And no good on the last second attempt this time. The third quarter comes to a close. Nuggets lead by. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. And here's Morris for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Booker outside.
Nuggets foul. Zeke Naji. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
The shot by Paul. Nobody around. Drains the three-pointer.
3 points.
Paul's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Suns. Rivers in the corner. They kick it out to Green. Crowder with the steal. To the inside to take the lead, and he lays it up and in. Paul's got 5 points in the quarter. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Suns.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
Well, also, I think their blocked shots really jump off the page. They've sent a lot of attempts right back where they came from today.
Second team foul.
Inside, Crowder, Green with the block. And now the Nuggets, fast break. Here's Naji. He can't get that one to fall. Some solid defense from Ayton. Bridges for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Well, good position, feet set. Bridges totally ready to get the shot off in catch-and-shoot situations. Nicely done.
Morris passes to Naji. Here's Dozier. Kicks it to Rivers. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Naji, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
You know, the coaching staff loves seeing this kind of playmaking from Austin Rivers, the willingness to share the basketball.
Morris against Paul. Booker left side. Pass to Crowder. Bridges outside. Over Rivers. Bridges finds Crowder. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Green against Crowder. Dozier passes to Naji. Some solid defense from Ayton. Suns have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Bridges shot. Good.
Fearless, confident competitor. Bridges with the delivery.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Passes to Green. Fires the 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 8 rebounds in this game. Outer dishes to Ayton. That's tipped. Here's Dozier, defended by Bridges, and there's the call on Devin Booker. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And the Nuggets with some changes.
Substitution for your
Crowder with the steal. Paul kicks to Booker. No good with the triple. The Nuggets trail by 5. Murray with it. Now guarded by 8. Here's Jokic. And they pick up 2. That's now 8 points for Jokic. Huge.
Jokic comes through just fearless. What an option.
Phoenix has gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Murray against Paul. And 1:01 left in the fourth. Releases. Good.
That's a statement from Chris Paul. He understands game is in the balance. It's my time.
Phoenix grabs the miss.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down. Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Crafty move, and it's laid in by Gordon.
Well, this game separates the men from the boys. Aaron Gordon, big-time delivery.
And the foul on Jamal Murray. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
Jamal Murray. That's his second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Chris Paul.
Well, there was a decades period of time where Chris Paul was simply stated the best point guard in the league. But let's make no mistake, this guy is successful off the basketball court as well. For such a long time, he has played a significant role in the players' union, advocating for the players at large, and I have such admiration for him.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
A nightly double-double threat. Jokic is also an exceptional playmaker for a guy that size.
And Phoenix can just let the clock run down here. Now the pass to Booker. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
4-3.
Booker's got the lead up to 9 now for the Suns. And Jokic throws it down.
And that's how you execute offensively. Murray with a great job of getting it to his teammate.
Bridges with it. So the Suns win it. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
What a view of downtown. And we've got...
Hey, Brian.
Great stuff, Allie. Thanks. So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. And it's Powell in at the 5, down low. And for the Nuggets, down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. And Grant, these teams boast quality depth. As a starter, what's it like having a great bench behind you?
Well, you know, it takes a lot of the pressure off your starters. And it can also apply good pressure on your rotation guys. So competition is a good thing. And competition for minutes makes a team better.
Left side, Porter. Barton outside. Powell with a steal. Doncic with it. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. Wide open look. Got it.
Doncic is such a confident player. He knows he can fire off the catch whenever he wants to.
And they double up Murray. Barton outside. Takes a 3. Powell with a steal. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Now Doncic. Driving to the basket. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Capable of slicing his way to the basket. All Doncic needs is a sliver.
And Grant, after a training camp invite back in 2016, undrafted rookie Dorian Finney-Smith making the Mavs roster. It was a big deal. They saw a 3-and-D potential in this young guy.
Well, the effort and tenacity have been there from the beginning. And now the shot is coming along too.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball, following the score by Denver. And here's Doncic outside. Porter pulls it in. Outside Murray. Jokic with it. Now Doncic defending. Jokic passes to Porter. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic.
Elite at moving the ball. Jokic is one of the best passers in the league, regardless of position. No doubt he's the best 5-man passer for sure.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Gordon pulls it in. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. To the middle. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Doncic outside. And here's Porzingis. He's guarded by Barton. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
How about Porzingis showing us a little dexterity and fleet-footedness there? Love seeing him work that part of his game into his pack.
Now here's Murray. Powell with a steal. They're running. Moving it up. And stolen by Murray. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. He goes up. And Jokic throws it down.
How about the commitment, guys, from Murray on defense? Moving his arms all around and coming up with steals as a result. Active arms and hands, a big part of it.
Here's Doncic. He's got 6. Powell finds Doncic. On the wing, Finney-Smith. And stolen by Jokic. Barton, the pass to Porter. Back to Barton. 1:19 left in the first. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3-second violation.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. And 1:01 left in the first. And out of bounds, Denver will have it. And so here is Denver. They trail by 1. Murray passes to Barton. And the layup is good off the glass.
Excellent body control around the rim. Barton didn't let the defender distract him at all.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of it.
And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. Launches it. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Pass to Morris. The three. Doncic pulls down the board. With 1 on the clock. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. So at the end of 1 quarter. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the Nuggets here in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
We've got Austin Rivers. He's out there with Monte Morris. And it's Najee in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Now here's Hardaway. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Morris against Doncic. Over Morris. Kicks it to Doncic. It's rebounded by Najee. Denver in the lead. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, how do I put this? Nikola Jokic, not the most chiseled physique. He said when he first made the NBA, there were no muscles. None. Now I have a couple, he said. To be honest, I like being a little bit heavier because guys are pushing me. I need that weight. It's funny they say, quote, he's not even in shape. I'm playing in 80 games, and they still say it. Brian?
Ah, the Joker indeed, Allie. Thanks for that.
And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find.
Now here's Doncic. 11 points in the game. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
Pass to Rivers. Here's Dozier. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. And you talk about the overall game of Doncic. He's a tremendous passer, a tremendous rebounder, and we know he can score.
And that's what defines the great players. Even if his shot's off on a given night, he has other ways to impact the game. You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Inside. Back to Powell. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
They're also jumping on a lot of turnovers and making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results. When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there.
Checking in for the Mavericks.
Here's Rivers. Pass to Najee. Morris with it. Brunson defending. Morris against Brunson. Here's Dozier. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
2 minutes.
Back to Morris.
2 minutes.
Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one. Dallas has got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. Pass to Bullock. Back to Brunson from behind the arc. Doesn't go for him. Now Denver takes it the other way. 1:37 left in the second. Here's Rivers to the inside. Najee hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations. getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Outside Brunson. Down low. And finished off by Kleba.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent pass.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Pass to Najee from outside the arc. He drops it from range. He's got 5.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Outside Brunson. Kleba passes to Brown. Over Morris. And too long on the shot.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
For 3. And another 3 for Denver. The Mavericks have gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. And here's Brunson. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Driving inside. Soft touch off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Green. And so he draws the foul. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Luka Doncic had a huge first quarter. He ended up with 17 points, 2 rebounds.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
On the court right now for Dallas. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Finney Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. And it's Powell in at the center position. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. And he converts the layup. Porzingis has got 6 points. Clark, a lot's been made of small ball in the NBA. But you look at the teams making deep playoff runs, and they've got size.
Well, I think you need both. I think you need a combination of size and skill, and you also need a nice blend of youth and experience. All of that makes for championship caliber teams. But the game of basketball is always going to be a game of skill, and size can enhance that skill.
Outside Finney Smith. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And here's Doncic outside, and it's Denver with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Porter, and then Porter with the dunk.
With maturity comes greater patience, understanding how to play smarter. Murray keeps his options open and finds a teammate who's gotten free.
Doncic against Murray, and Doncic, here we go. And Doncic hammers it home.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Gordon. Oh, an amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
Gordon is one of those guys who loves physical contact. He's really skilled at finishing over difficult defense.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Back to Porzingis. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Porzingis has gotten 4 this quarter.
Defenses struggle with Porzingis in the paint. I mean, he's able to shoot right over most defenders.
And Barton gets it to go.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
And here's Doncic outside. Porter pulls it in.
No luck for him this half after being outstanding from outside the arc in the first half.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. The Mavericks have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third.
Well, you know, coming off knee surgery last season, Porzingis got off to a slow start, literally. And he struggled to move his feet defensively and even offensively he struggled. It takes a lot of time to get back to full strength when you're coming off that much missed time and that kind of injury.
Powell against Murray. We've got 1:28 left in the third. Gordon, the pass to Murray. Here he goes. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
When a guy has a 7'6" wingspan like Porzingis does, it's just tough to get away from him or get by him. It allows him to block a lot of shots.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. Mark, it was rumored that the Mavericks explored the market for Porzingis last season.
Well, we know how good he can be when he's healthy, B.A. The question has been, can he stay healthy? And that's been a challenge for him thus far, and that may have led to some of those rumors you heard.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Denver has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Morris against Brunson. Here's Rivers. From outside, off the mark. The Mavericks leading. Brunson passes to Brown. Now here's Brunson. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Shooting for Dallas, Jalen Brunson. Shooting 1.
Morris with it. Here's Dozier. And so it's Dallas with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Great shot selection right now. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. We've got Green, Austin Rivers out there with Monte Morris. And it's Najee in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And how about the mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Dallas has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Now Brunson. Pass to Kleba. Driving in. Count it. And the Mavericks lead by 11.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now Green. Count it. And it's Morris with the assist. Green's got his first basket.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
And here's Brunson. Pass to Kleba. Lets it go from deep. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
A different look for Denver. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
And here's Porter outside. Drills it from deep.
You know, I think this is a shot Porter Jr. has to continue to knock down, because after all, he's out there to stretch the floor, so he's got to cash in from there.
Here's Bullock. He's guarded by Barton. Back to Brunson. Brown inside. He's guarded by Barton. Pass to Brunson. And here's Kleba. Here's Brown. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Porzingis has checked in for Kleba. Finney-Smith comes in for Brown. Hardaway's checked in for Bullock. And Doncic has subbed in for Brunson. Porter in the post. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Just 5 on the clock. Porter, the pass to Barton. Back to Porter. From deep three-point range. The offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Yeah, great hustle from Gordon using his patented vertical to sky up for the board.
Doncic up top. Defended by Murray. Hardaway on the wing. Barton with a steal. Pulls it from the top of the key. And there's Murray. That one's good. On the assist by Gordon.
Jamal Murray really loves being the crunch time deliverer. This guy relishes the chance to make big hoops.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner. Secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Back to Barton. To the middle. Here's Jokic. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal
Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
Too big, too skilled. Jokic just methodically breaks you down. He's a very unique player.
And Jokic drops them both.
Those are big free throws. Now they need some defensive stops.
For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Hardaway on the wing. From 11 feet away, Brown finds Doncic. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Doncic has got 24.
Boy, from the moment he entered the league, Doncic has been an immediate star, capable of big nights just about any time he's on the court.
Barton outside. Outside Murray. And he sinks it. And now they trail by just 4.
Hey, you can't just have skill and confidence to make big shots. You got to have a big ticker, too.
And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 49 seconds left in the game. Pass to Finney-Smith. Porzingis with it. To the inside. And stolen by Jokic.
That was clearly a forced pass. There was no room for him to make it.
And it's in. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Brown in the high post. Back to Doncic. Oh, Jokic with the block.
You know, this is what we've seen Jokic do every night. I mean, he puts himself in position to make an impact on the game.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. Here's Barton. Oh, off target. And so it's the Mavericks who come out on top here. And this was an emotional.
The Nuggets opening lineup. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. And it's Murray in at the point. And for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. And it should be a good one tonight, Steve. 2 teams in the thick of the playoff conversation.
Kevin, the talent is there for both squads. This is where great coaching can make the difference, putting players in position to come out on top.
Pass to Gordon. Martin surveying the floor. And a wide open look for Porter. Gets a very good look and converts.
And a smooth shooting stroke off the catch. Porter clearly excels in those situations.
Mitchell outside. And there's the pass to O'Neal. Kicks it to Gobert. Back to O'Neal. 5 on the clock. Lets the three fly. Denver grabs the miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
It's Barton on the wing. Covered by Mitchell. From deep. Denver keeping it going. A new 14-second clock. Here's Gordon. The kick out to Porter. Another shot. O'Neal with the rebound. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Mitchell outside. Pass to O'Neal. He's off on that one. And Denver the other way now. Barton finds Jokic. Down low. Here's Gordon. Drops in the layup for two.
And there's just so much athleticism to Gordon's game. Good luck trying to contain him inside.
Conley against Murray. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Out to Conley. From downtown. Jokic grabs the miss.
They are out of rhythm. 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Passes it to O'Neal. Barton against Mitchell. He dishes it to Bogdanovich, and it's blocked by Gordon.
No, I wouldn't test Gordon. With that vertical and length, please try someone else.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets.
In for the Nuggets.
Right side, Bogdanovich. Trying to get something going. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
And the 6'8" Bojan Bogdanovich consistently among the league's top three-point marksmen.
You're right, Kevin. Consistent is the right word. Listen to this. Since his fourth season in the NBA, he's never averaged below 38% from distance. That shot must be honored.
Conley left side. Feeds it to Gobert. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Love how Gobert stays active inside, picking up fouls in the process.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Now, here is Morris. Pass to Dozier. Kept alive. Haji. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Bogdanovich passes to Conley. It's stolen by Green. Jacks up a three. Dozier can't get it to go. Jazz have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. O'Neal against Morris. O'Neal kicks to Conley. To the paint. Nice shot by Gobert.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Morris against Conley. Morris with the bucket. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Conley with the three. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Here's Dozier. The fast break ends at the rim with the jam.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And the Nuggets, guys, what jumps out to you numbers-wise?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in its center. That's the group right now for Utah. There's the pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Shot clock at 6. Over Rivers. And he can't bank that one in. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Utah Jazz last season was elite at both ends of the floor. Sixth Man of the Year winner Jordan Clarkson says, 3 things we've been doing well are playing fast, sharing the basketball, and defense. We're playing a fun style of basketball and just keep racking up the wins. Guys?
They are fun to watch and a handful. D.A. thanks. And the shot is good. The Denver lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the basket for Mitchell.
Woo, look at the strength of Donovan Mitchell. Able to fend off defenders and make these difficult finishes.
Morris outside. Pass to Dozier. No good from outside. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career. It had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
Here's Morris. Bogdanovich picking up that last basket. Rivers kicks to Morris. Inside, Green. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
This is basketball 101. This is the size mismatch you look to create.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
Mitchell dishes to Gobert. And they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Murray kicks to Barton. Driving in. Can't hit that one. Jazz trail by 4. Here's Mitchell. Out to Conley for the 3. To the middle. Here's Gobert. He can't hit that time. And it's Denver the other way. Murray left side. And it's Murray with the jam.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
Mitchell outside. The feed now to Bogdanovich. Mitchell passes to Gobert. Jazz passing it around to the inside. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Hard to stop Gobert on the dunk. His length gives him a clear path to the rim.
Conley against Murray. Passes to Jokic. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. And Green is right there. Green's got the lead up to 6 now for the Nuggets.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. Rivers, he's checked in for Denver. And dishes to Gay. In the corner, it's Whiteside. Off target from outside.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
And Green slams it in.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up the road.
So it's Utah now. Denver getting their last shot to go. Clarkson looking for an opening. Gay inside. By Green. The Jazz with another miss.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside. Yeah, they've gone away from the triple as they look to protect this lead.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Gay. It's stolen by Green. Here's Rivers with the putback. Jokic on the foul. And now it's a 12-point Nugget lead.
Such a savvy player. Love watching Jokic battle for positioning on the offensive glass.
Here's Oni, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Jeff Green picks one up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Oni at the line for two.
And he's good on the second. So it's Denver holding on. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to a pretty close game for the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. Their field goal percentage was a robust. And
well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. One guy who's getting it done is Jeff Green.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the Nuggets. The forwards are Porter and Gordon. Austin Rivers is out there with Jamal Murray. And it's Jokic in at the 5. Here's Clarkson following the basket by Jokic. Clarkson passes to Oni. Ingles with the ball. Lets it go with the 3. And it's Rivers with the rebound.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Jokic with it. He's picked up by Whiteside. Murray, good. And teams often try to slow down point guards with bigger defenders. But, Greg, you locked up without that edge. How'd you do it?
A little athleticism, Kevin, and a lot of desire.
Here's Clarkson following the score by Jamal Murray. And the jam by Whiteside.
I'll tell you, Whiteside doesn't have to get too far off the ground to throw it down.
The pass to Porter. Porter double team. For 3, Murray hits the three-point bomb. Murray's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
Pass to Gay. Takes a 3. Connects from three-point range.
And that's just a good-looking shot. Gay's always had a good-looking jumper.
Now here's Murray. Defense right on him. Bill Barton, he's checked in for Rivers.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And it's Gordon. That time on the assist by Murray. Gordon's got his second bucket of the game to go.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Oni passes to Clarkson. Shoots over Barton. Clock at 6. Jokic with the steal. Down low. And Barton throws it down.
And he makes the tough pass look easy. But he also, with that vision, always going to find the open man.
On the wing, Ingles. Over Porter. Ingles can't get it to go.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Michael Porter Jr. at the line for 1.
Free throw good, Porter.
And the ceiling so high for Porter. A versatile, effective forward who does so many things well.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
2 minutes remaining in the
game. Dishes to Ingles. Good on the bucket.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well. And their offense starting to show signs of life.
Barton against Clarkson. Barton passes to Jokic. Here's Murray up on top. 7 points in the game. Banked in off the glass. Murray's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Clarkson against Barton. Passes it to Oni. And stolen by Murray. And they're on the break. Barton kicks to Murray. To the middle. Here's Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
And you think Murray all about scoring, but Murray is about what helps his team win.
Barton against Clarkson. Porter with the steal. Now Jokic. Murray outside. Porter finds Murray. Clock at 4. Over Whiteside. They get it back. Barton outside. Inside. It's deflected. And it's Jokic in the corner. His second chance effort. Gordon. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. Ingles against Porter. Gay outside. Back to Ingles. Gordon with the defensive effort.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Nuggets ahead. They finish off the third quarter with a huge surge, an 18-7 run. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Now, here is Morris. Over O'Neal. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. And there's the call on Austin Rivers. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Porter with the steal. To the inside. And Barton gets it to go on the assist from Porter. Porter's got 3 assists in the game. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Denver.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Jazz trail by 20. Poke loose. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Conley. Up and in on the layup.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. There's Porter with the three. It's tipped.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Porter against Mitchell. Has to Gobert. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. And the pass to O'Neal. And stolen by Gordon. Jokic passes to Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 4 assists in the game. Pass to Gobert. Conley left side. Back to Gobert. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Gobert's got 4 this quarter.
Entering the league raw offensively, Gobert's developed a few moves in the inside.
Murray kicks to Barton. Pass to Gordon. The Nuggets moving the ball around. The 11-footer. The shot's good.
Gordon.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Outside
2
Conley.
minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
To the paint. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Back to O'Neal. Offline with his 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovic. That is his first foul of the game.
His first
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
The assist.
And we all know Gordon isn't just going to lay it up. He's going for the throwdown every time.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Morris is checked in. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Gordon, the pass to Porter. The kick out to Barton. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Nuggets.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Jokic.
You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
Stolen by Mitchell. Tries from 10, and the shot goes in.
Tried to shut off Mitchell's drive. This is what he can do to you. Stop and pop.
Out to Morris. Gordon against Bogdanovic. The 3 from Morris. And they recover it. Gordon. On the wing, Gordon. And stolen by Bogdanovic. Conley for 3. Ball's knocked loose, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley.
Into the lineup for the Nuggets. Bull.
And Denver has possession. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. From deep three-point range, off the mark. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it.
Thanks a lot, BA.
A long wait in the valley for winning basketball. It's back. Good stuff. Let's take a look at our starters for Denver. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. Murray and Barton, the guards. And it's Porter in at the 3. And for the Suns, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5. And 2 elite teams here. You hear players say that it's just another game. But Grant, I'm not sure that's true.
Well, we all know you want to bring the same focus and intensity to every game. But the reality is, players get up for the big games, BA.
And so here is Denver. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Back to Murray. To the left side wing. 4 on the clock. Fades away. And that one's long. Ball from deep three-point land. The rebound by Murray.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
And the dunk by Jokic.
And I like that from Murray. Not an extra dribble. Get the ball to the open teammate right away.
Paul passes to Booker. Pass to Ayton. Bridges against Porter. Now here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Paul against Murray. Pass to Gordon. Now Jokic. Outside Murray. Shoots over Paul. Murray, no good.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Three-pointer, Bridges. Ayton. Rebound by the Nuggets. And the ball out of play. The Suns will have it. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. You know, one thing Porter's been working on, finishing off contact.
Yeah, defenders body him up whenever possible. He's young, so it's not easy to add a lot of muscle. But once he does, his game should reach another level at both ends of the floor.
Here's Murray, following the score by Phoenix. It's tipped. Crowder with a steal. And now the Suns, fast break. Paul for 3. They grab their own miss.
Defense unable to stop DeAndre Ayton that time, getting inside and using his frame.
Murray against Paul. Murray passes to Porter. Let's go with a 3. And there's Murray. That one's good. On the assist by Porter.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Bridges outside. Down low. Oh, got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Gordon. Poke loose. Inside. Here's Porter. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Porter showing just great body control that time, taking the hit, but he keeps his eyes on the rim. That helps him score and finish.
Martin against Booker, and he lays it up and in.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Porter's shot is off. The Suns have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Gordon. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Kind of amazing because Jokic has that passing ability and what it's done in terms of how the coaches run their offense around what he can do.
Crowder banked it in off the glass. Crowder's got 6 points.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Murray against Paul. Murray passes to Gordon. Back to Murray. This one for three. Connects from downtown. He's got 6.
It's a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
There's the double team with Porter. It's deflected. Here's a 3 from Paul. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
This is how Chris Paul keeps the defense honest, making enough threes that you can't leave him alone anywhere on the floor.
Outside Porter from deep. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. For 3, Bridges. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Some great drives to the bucket for them tonight.
And maybe a signal as well of how aggressive their defense has been tonight is to look at how many points they have directly off of a turnover. Good activity there.
On the floor for Denver, getting going in the second. We've got Austin Rivers. He's out there with Monte Morris. And it's Najee in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Paul. Crowder left side, 6 to shoot. Rebounded by Green.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
No coverage that time. Paul's got 6.
Good tempo on that play as Chris Paul was in place for that jumper.
Morris against Paul. And it's Morris penetrating. And down it goes. 2 points. Morris has got his first 2 points.
Yeah, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Outside Paul. Off the mark there with a 3.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
What an incredible leader Chris Paul is. So much talked about leading up to last year in their appearance in the finals. There's a reason why he's one of the greatest point guards of all time.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Dozier can't get it to go.
Let's be honest. That's not a shot he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot off.
They're shooting the 3 extremely well this quarter. Be fun to see if they can keep it up.
Now here's Morris. And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And Paul, as you mentioned, the quintessential leader in the NBA, Brent.
Well, you think about selflessness at the point guard position, and Chris Paul has been about that his entire career. And he knows the game inside and out. He's remarkable.
Here's Johnson. Here's Shamet. Crafty move. The kick out to Johnson. Lets the 3 fly. They get the rebound. It's good on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
Here's Morris. Pass to Dozier. Here's Najee. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first.
Grant, starting your career in the 50s. You know, actually 90s. Back then, we'd see teams usually score in the 80s and 90s. What do you think of the current scoring?
Really, BA, the 50s? Wow. But it's crazy. I mean, back then, yes, every game was in the 80s and 90s. Now everyone averages at least 100 points per game. So I think it's been an interesting evolution of the game. And, of course, the fans all love offense. And these players and teams today are providing just that.
Here's Shamet. Launches it. The shot that time not on target. Denver has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Pass to Green. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. And it's hammered home by Green.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Now here's Johnson. Ooh, Morris with a steal. Back come the Nuggets on the run. Here's Rivers. Pass to Green. Oh, deflected. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. Phoenix has gone 2 of 5 from deep here in the second. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, from starters to the bench players, this team is well balanced. And we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident.
That they are, Allie. Thanks. And Phoenix has possession after the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago. And here we go, the Nuggets on the fast break. Here's Barton. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And the reason Barton makes that play happen is because of the move. He really destroys the defense with his handles there.
Murray against Payne. Pass to Johnson. Now here's McGee. A shot to stop the drought. And he takes it up and lays it in. McGee's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
The drive by Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And a great job, Murray just getting inside the defense and knifing his way in.
Payne, the pass to McGee. It'll count. And that's not going to go. And all right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. A pretty close game from the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. They trailed by as many as 6 points in the first period after a slow start. Thanks for joining us.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Really an incredible game from Jamal Murray.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Cameron Payne out there with Landry Shamet. Then it's Cameron Johnson. Then it's Frank Kaminsky. And it's McGee in at the 5. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
To set him up, Porter's going to knock him down. He's a terrific shooter who can do some damage from anywhere.
Payne against Murray. Kaminsky right side. Pass to Shamet. Over Barton. Shamet, no good.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Plenty of reasons for the team to be excited about Porter, Brent, starting with his jumper.
So enticing to see a guy that size, BA, shoot with that kind of fluidity, especially from deep. So he's not just a gunner. He's starting to get his points in the flow of the game. That's dangerous.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Aaron Gordon.
Team foul.
That's his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Ayton passes to Crowder. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Jokic.
Phoenix ball.
Here's Booker. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Booker's got 6.
Doing most of his damage on the perimeter. That time, Devin Booker showing he could score close to the rim.
Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Come on now. This kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home. The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
Tipped.
That's just good defense as Crowder in the right spot.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Booker, the pass to Ayton, and stolen by Murray. To the middle. Barton's shot off the mark.
That's a rarity for him, especially against the soft defense.
Booker with it. Checked by Murray. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
He didn't have his feet planted.
And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. Ball finds Ayton. That one drops for him. Ayton's got his second basket.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
Pass to Rivers. Crowder against Green. Back to Rivers. Blocked. That's good from Paul on the assist from Crowder. Give him 8.
Chris Paul showing his strength there, just pulling his way past the defense and that aggressive coverage.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Morris outside. Clock at 6. Here's Najee. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Nuggets lead by 8.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Bridges outside. Down low. And it's Crowder missing. For Denver, they've gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Here's Rivers. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And now a 10-point Denver lead. Outside Paul. Now here's Booker. Defense is right there. There's the drive. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one.
And Booker is tremendous at driving to the inside, throws himself at the D to get the call. Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
And it's Morris penetrating. Here's Najee. Pass to Rivers. Here's Morris. He's guarded by Bridges. Here's Najee. Stolen by Booker. Crowder outside to the paint. And he banks in the layup. Booker's got 10 points.
Devin Booker will score by any means necessary, and that time over decent defense, getting the contact.
To the inside. Stolen by Bridges.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give them another possession at all.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game. Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Pass to Morris. Here's Dozier. 1 second left. And some nice defense there to end the quarter.
Oh, man, 7-1. Not a good idea to challenge Ayton there.
He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play. They're trying to see if he... And that'll do it for the third quarter. Nuggets ahead. They lead by 4. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for the Nuggets. On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the point.
The big guy going up and trying to rip that rim off.
Murray passes to Porter. And here's Barton. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. 5 to shoot. Here's Murray. Bridges against Porter. Bridges passes to Paul. To take the lead. Bridges finds Paul. Here's Ayton. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
On the wing, Barton. Pass to Porter. Bridges on the double. Barton, a good look. And he gets it to go off the front iron. And the Nuggets lead by 2.
Will Barton catches the ball. A great job of squaring up. And the defense better be aware of him there.
Paul for 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. They've led by as much as 10. Murray with it. Back to Gordon. And he makes it on the layup. And now it's a 4-point Nugget lead.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Pass to Crowder. Gordon brings the double team. Here's Booker. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Outside Porter. Fires the 3. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
You feel like there's nowhere on the floor where you can really get away from Michael Porter Jr. 3 ball goes that time.
Paul with it. And Jokic picks him up defensively. The kick out to Paul. Back to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
How about a pivotal hoop from DeAndre Ayton?
The Nuggets have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Paul against Murray.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Barton pass to Porter. Jokic against Ayton. From down low. That one a little long.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
And the basket by Bridges.
And Bridges elevating his game.
Woo! Denver has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Murray against Paul. The open shot. Jokic. They get it back. Great positioning on the putback.
Nice work from Will Barton that time. What a big bucket from a big-time player.
Ball with it. Checked by Murray. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
Substitution for your Suns.
.125 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And here's Payne outside. Knocked loose. For Denver, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Murray passes to Jokic. Uses the glass on the layup. And now a 5-point Nugget lead.
Look, Jokic continues to get confidence. He is becoming that guy for this team.
Pass to Shannon. Now here's Kaminsky. Defended by Gordon. He connects! What a beautiful shot! Brings him within 3!
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Substitution for your Suns.
Barton, the pass to Porter. Crowder with a steal. In transition, here come the Suns. It falls! Oh! An enormous three-pointer!
Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Porter's shot is off. An excellent opportunity here.
Seizing the lead right now would be huge.
And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Paul passes to Booker. Here's Crowder. It's in!
And they aren't over the limit yet.
Now a timeout called by Denver. They trail by 2. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Your thoughts, guys?
A chance to tie it up here.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and Coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Devin Booker.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone. Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
So much talk about Booker and missing the playoffs in 2020, but those 8 games in the bubble, the team he was on did not lose. Really established a lot of confidence and a hunger to play that kind of way in the next season.
Timeout called, the Nuggets. They're down by 4. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what do you think?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
It's funny, at this point in the game, the coach is asking the team to be perfect. They haven't been to this point.
And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
Just awesome to see Chris Paul continue to play at such a high level. Certainly a first ballot Hall of Famer. I think that's a wrap. And I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. This one was in the balance.
Well, he's got the right coach, and he is a terrific young talent. That's a pretty good match. David, thank you. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. The guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. The forwards are Porter and Gordon. And it's Jokic in at the 5 spot. And for the Mavericks, the guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Powell in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Porter. Jokic trying to free himself up and finished off by Porter.
You know, he's got to keep improving this aspect of his game, but when Porter is dribbling like this, he becomes unguardable.
Here's Hardaway. Out to Doncic. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And here is Doncic after Jamal Murray was able to get that triple. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Here's Porter. Lays it up and banks it in.
Porter Jr.
Porter's got his second basket of the game.
A high-level athlete with great run and jump ability. Porter finishes well in transition.
Doncic looking it over. Count that one. And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now the pass to Hardaway. Lets it fly. Unable to get that one. And it's Denver the other way. Here's Porter. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Pass to Doncic. Shakes over Barton. And it's Doncic missing.
Just one made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
Barton kicks to Jokic. The kick out to Barton. Another 3 for Denver.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Doncic finds Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Beyond the arc. A three-pointer's right on target. Doncic has got 5 points so far.
Doncic loves the ability to respond with a 3. That is tough.
Pass to Porter.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:57 left here in the first quarter. Martin from outside. The Mavericks pull it in. Here's Doncic, and the dunk by Doncic.
The more Porzingis proves himself a threat as a passer, the more dangerous he can become as a scorer.
To the middle, here's Porter. Nice pass, right under the rack perfectly for the layup. And it's 6 points for Michael Porter. Outside Hardaway. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Out to Doncic. Outside, Porzingis. Stolen by Gordon. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. Here's Jokic. That shot off. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Hardaway passes to Doncic. To the inside. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Luka Doncic made it known early in his career he is one of the best passers in the NBA.
Down low. Oh, that's blocked. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Gordon.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Porter dishes to Gordon. The kick out to Porter. A three-pointer, no good. Mavericks trail by 5. Outside, Porzingis. Back to Doncic. With the drive, and Doncic throws it down.
Well, Luka can get himself into the paint with consistency, and boy, does he make that a high percentage finish.
Porter. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Nuggets lead by 3. And we'll get going. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what stands out to you from the Nuggets in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Man, why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So out there for the Nuggets right now. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Murray in at the point. Barton passes to Jokic. Now here's Gordon, guarded by Powell, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Well, the size is there, but the vertical is what really is eye-popping with Aaron Gordon.
Passes it to Finney Smith. Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but, you know, the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season, and so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dream.
It's Hardaway with the drive.
Well, it's a problem when Tim Hardaway Jr. decides to attack off the dribble drive.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. The pass to Dozier. Here's Najee. Kicks to Rivers. Right side, Green. Green draws the double. Pass to Dozier. Hits it from three-point range. And the Nuggets lead by 9.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Doncic against Morris. Doncic passes to Powell. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
Boy, Dwight Powell is such a hard-playing, athletic big man. He could fit himself into any scheme right now.
And so Powell nails both of them.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Rivers finds Green. Back to Rivers. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Rivers has got his first bucket in this one.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Back to Kleba. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And in addition to his shooting range, Bullock, a solid defender at that position.
No doubt. He's aggressive and disciplined, and that's a hard combination. Trust Bullock on ball on an island against a good scorer. He's also solid off ball. This guy is a sort of classic 3-and-D role player.
Here's Brunson. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Barton, and Barton throws it down.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Here's Kleba. Hits the front of the rim and out. Here's Denver now. They're on a 13-5 run here. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Oh, you know, when you talk about athletic and acrobatic players, circus-like players, Doris, Aaron Gordon leads to mind.
Oh, my goodness, no question. Few guys are as explosive as Aaron Gordon around the cup. This guy has shown off his abilities in multiple dunk contests, including the 2020 contest where many people believe he should have been the winner.
And there's the drive. Brunson, no good. The Nuggets on offense. They're on a 15-5 run. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Gordon.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now, here's Bullock. Defense is right there. Pass to Kleba. Back to Bullock. Lets it go from 11. Dallas, no good that time either. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. And Porter putting it right back in.
this offense just continues to impress.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Runs in the pass to Kleba. Over Gordon. And a lot of contact on that one. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. You're double checking, and the game continues on.
On the wing, Doncic. Fires the three. They get it again. Out to Hardaway. Got it up. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. So far, a pretty close game for the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. The period came to a close with them. And
as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Mavericks trail by 15. Hardaway on the wing along with Finney Smith. Maxi Kleba is out there with Powell. And it's Doncic in at the point guard. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And the dunk by Doncic.
Well, the tight handle allows Luka Doncic to make the pretty move off the bounce.
Morris looking over the floor. To the wing on the left. And that one hits back iron.
You're not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
On the wing, Hardaway. From the arc. Here's Powell. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
You have to love the intensity that Powell plays with on the glass, using that long body to track down those offensive boards.
Here's Najee. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Doncic outside. Here's Kleba. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Kleba's got 6 points.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Doncic against Morris. From deep. And they'll get another chance. Outside Hardaway. Second chance shot. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Here's Najee, and it's blocked.
Beautiful defense from Powell. Uses that impressive length to come away with that rejection.
And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. Here's Porter. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Back to Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
How about the strength of Murray finishing the shot off easily, even with the harm?
The Nuggets have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Mavericks trail by 14. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And here's Doncic from the arc. Dallas no good that time either.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Porter kicks to Barton. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Gordon. And Denver again with the bucket.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
2 minutes remaining.
Passes it to Finney-Smith.
2 minutes.
Stolen by Gordon. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Martin inside the line. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Porzingis, he's checked in for Maxi Kleber. Both free throws good from Barton. There's 1:47 left here in the third quarter. Brown outside. Back to Brunson. Driving to the basket. The layup missed.
A good board there, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Morris, no good. Mavericks trail by 18.
And the point guard, Jalen Brunson, I played against his father, Rick, for many years, and the young fella showing he might have what it takes to improve on his old man.
And that's coming from you, who knows a little something about father-son point guard duos. Maybe Cole will have a chance to do the same, young sir.
Ouch.
Guys, let's remember it was Kevin Durant who nicknamed Porzingis the unicorn, and that was due to the combination of skills, right? A 7-footer who can shoot it, who can step out to the three-point line, and block shots. That's a rare combination.
At the line for 2.
And he makes both free throws. Here's Brunson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. There's a minute left in the third quarter. Porzingis passes to Bullock. Back to Porzingis. Green with the rebound. The Nuggets leading by 17. Dozier kicks to Barton. It's not going to go for him. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Brown the pass to Brown. And Brown throws it down hard.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Now here's Brown. He's covered closely. Takes the 3. Brunson, no good. Here's Najee. Here's Dozier. And another miss by Denver. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Denver on top, up by 15. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Denver will start the fourth quarter with. Morris is out there with Will Barton. Then there's Green. It's Najee in at the center, filling out the middle. Barton from outside. Bullock with the rebound.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Brown dishes to Brown. The putback. Brown kicks to Brunson. Fires from deep. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brunson's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Mavs. Now, here is Morris. He's guarded by Bullock. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And so here's Denver. Here's Najee. He's covered by Brown. Offensive rebound. They kick it out to Green. Just 5 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. And it's blocked by Brown. Now here's Bullock. He's guarded closely. Porzingis. Nice move. And here comes the break. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his third foul of the game. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Powell, he's checked in for Brown. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Sterling Brown. Hardaway's checked in for Reggie Bullock. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Left side, Porter. Barton against Hardaway. Jokic, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Nuggets lead by 14.
Such a savvy player. Love watching Jokic battle for positioning on the offensive glass.
And Doncic, here we go. And stolen by Gordon. And now here comes Gordon leading the break. Offensive rebound. Jokic on the follow. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Denver.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Well, their transition game has been operating at full speed, too. They've really run the break well.
Out to Doncic. Tries again. And it's sent back by Jokic.
And check out Jokic using not just his length, but also the timing. The offensive player better think twice next time.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Doncic against Murray. Jokic with the steal. Now here's Gordon. He's tightly guarded.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
Doncic against Jokic. On the wing, Doncic sinks the triple.
Yeah, Luka Doncic is not shy. He trusts his range shooting, and you can see why.
Doncic against Murray. It's Barton on the wing. Porter with it. Hardaway picks him up. Three-pointer. Barton. Good. And a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 3 assists now in this one.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Denver.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Will Barton.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
Gordon kicks to Barton. Out to the wing. From 11 feet away. It's good on the putback.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Doncic right side. Finney-Smith kicks to Doncic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
We are talking about a clever scorer. Luka Doncic has developed such a knack for getting to the free throw line.
He doesn't get the second one. Here's the Nuggets with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Barton surveying the floor. Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel. Doncic way outside. No good there.
Love the determination by Murphy.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
And with tip.
Thanks so much, Brock.
Well, it's tough for defenses to stop Allen. Thanks for that. And now the opening lineup for Chicago. Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Patrick Williams. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 down low. And for the Hawks, Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3. And Grant, no shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, B.A., in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but... maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
Williams against Collins. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you have to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Levine. 4-3. Stolen by Capella. Bogdanovich down low. He's covered by Levine.
6'6" Bogdanovich has the height to throw it down.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Levine for three. He can't hit that time. And it'll be the Hawks taking it the other way. Bogdanovich passes to Collins. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's the jump ball.